check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I find out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did I find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead. Just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
I feel like the son of Sam. Don't make me wet. Hectic
try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. 100 grams to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
On a simply gorgeous night in the Lone Star State, we've got the roof open, and it's time for football, folks, here at NRG Stadium in Houston. And tonight, we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Jackson now. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. But I think the ball's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Inside handoff, Henry. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run it again with Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now it's Jackson. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Henry out of the pistol. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again to Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Jackson going to shift him around. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
That's the score. Ravens 7, Texans nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Shifts by him. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with a USC man, Woody Marks. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Stroud going to give to Marks. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Marks now on 1st and 10. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10. Stroud looking to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 33.
And the Texans 1st down.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. A handoff running left, Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 29, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Here we go.
Again, it's Mixon. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud sets up the play action. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. Still shedding tackles. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Here we go. 18. That's right.
They'll give it to Mixon. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Another try for Mixon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
the tackle by Trenton Simpson. The play lost a yard.
And the tight end goes in motion left. 3rd and goal, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
South. Look the hot.
4th down, here's Stroud. A rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So they go for it on 4th and he gets 6, and it's... Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
18. What's that?
Now Stroud. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
18. What's that?
As Stroud now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
At the 37-yard line.
South.
The throwing again is Stroud. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
2nd and 7. Stroud off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Again, it's Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Stroud looking to change the play. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's Stroud. Pass complete. Joe Mixon out of the backfield. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. Stroud now on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
And just when the offense seemed to be figuring things out, they have a little bit of a setback there. Finally getting a drive going. They can't let that stop them, especially since they've been shut out this far in.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Stroud to throw it. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins from 8 yards out. And the Texans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. A gain of 3, second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. To throw is Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff to Henry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Henry again on second down. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Throwing is Jackson. He's got the first down and more. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
A gain of 14. First down, Baltimore.
Here's Jackson. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
No, we changed it.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now a 2nd and 6. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try the right side with Henry. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Go ahead. You. No, we changed it. What already? What is it? Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Derrick Henry. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And that's caught at the 2. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
All right. 18. What's that? Why Tony?
Now Stroud. A quick throw there is incomplete.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
Here's Stroud. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. Here's 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Texans first down.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And it's going to wind up incomplete. So they took a chance on the fake spike. Doesn't work out. But at least here, the clock does stop with the incompletion.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw it. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
4 yards.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
14.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle.
And the kickoff for Houston.
And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chill, right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Feel like take a breath and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out, dark hallway? This way, I guess I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you. I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we blow because we run some race. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Blake Corum now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey! Look, technique!
The first carry now for Kyron Williams.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Down by Dre Jones.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Yellow lady! Yellow lady!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. He's going to bring up third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Stafford now on third down. Chased out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They're going to go for it. Stafford. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This will end up as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better release them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Ready.
Here's Williams to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
180.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
15 yards. And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's Stafford once more. There's another one to Williams. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Stafford going to go on 4th. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
Oh, coach's just loved that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Handoff headed right to Henry. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Running once more with Henry. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Stop made by Braden Fitz. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Power squib kick is taken in. All right, some good work on that run back. Brock, he gets this to the 33. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. And finds Adams downfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Working quickly here.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. 32. At the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Probably about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
3rd and 4.
50.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
Trying for it with Stafford. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Lamar now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
13.
Jackson now on 3rd. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
No, we changed it.
This is Henry on 2nd. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he stops cold at the spot. He won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And the Ravens first down.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Jackson looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And it looks like that'll be Rams football. Look, you know, I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending kick. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
Before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with the ground game here. Williams gets the first and still running. And they finally take him down at the 27.
Hurry!
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here comes the final play of our first half. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Evans set to kick this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Gonna take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now. Offense to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
No, we shut up.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Out of the gun, Henry. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Changing it up here, Jackson. That pass pulled in by Henry. Wow, he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it, so it's 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
More and more, we're seeing the data and the numbers tell us cross midfield and be aggressive. Go for it. Go for it in these 4th down situations. But I promise you, Kate, that sack right there puts a seed of doubt in the head coach's decision-making process.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Luke knocks it through. And that will add to their score.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Corum now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
Stafford from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's fourth down.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First down, here's Lamar. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.